Happy Monday. Hello, it is Jasmine. Thank you so much for coming back to see me. So today I wanted to experiment with bullet journaling in my mini. So there on some of the minis, sometimes some people will come across and they'll say they don't really know how to decorate the mini, not really sure how to do it or whatever. But now I just want to take the time and try some different layouts. So I do not have the vertical layout to practice in. So I decided I wanted to use the paper that I have and do a bullet journal spread of a vertical layout. So I wanted to see how I could create one and see what it would be like and how it would turn out. So this is what we have here. So I am going to really attempt to do it and get it right and create an image that is or a spread that is extremely cute. So first I want to go ahead and start with some of these. So I want to take this across the top just to give it some decoration, just to pretend that, you know, what if we went and we purchased one. Sometimes they have decoration. So that is what I'm trying to create, is a spread that possibly came out of, it came directly out of a planner. So here's what we have here. Go ahead, get this off. Okay. And there is some stuff at the top that we're gonna have to cut off, but for now, it's all good. So we're gonna take this one across the top over here. And we're just gonna pretend like this is a neutral spread, not very many colors, that is on the page already. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna pretend. All right, so wonderful. We'll cut that top part off at the top. All right, so now we want to include some days of the week. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use these to place at the top for our days of the week. And I think I'll just do them like this. I think that will work. Or maybe we should just go ahead and do it like that. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it like that. It seems like it leaves just a little bit more room, but I kind of think that looks funny, but we're just gonna go with the rotation that it has on the page already. Okay, so we're overlapping on that one, so it's okay. So of course, I usually film this days in advance or whatever. But today, me and my nephew went to see The Lion King. And let me tell you, if you have not seen The Lion King yet, I highly recommend it. Okay, he was not impressed with my singing skills, but I thought I was doing an excellent job. But he said no. But I was like, you don't really know what you're talking about. You don't know good music when you can, when you hear it. So whatever. I was like, bro, I am over here just killing them. And he was like, no, auntie, you sound a hot mess. And I was like, why don't you want to sing with me? And he does not want to sing with me. Okay, so let me tell you something. Here where I go to the movie theater, we do not have to reserve seats or anything like that. So we decided that we were going to go to his movie theater because by the time we got out here, we weren't going to make it to my theater in time. So the best thing we could do was just go ahead and go to the theater that's out near his home. All right, so we decided, we went on ahead and we did that. And so we reserved some seats or whatever. And yes, I know I reserved some seats. So if you go into the comments and you say something about it, that's fine too. But anyway, we go reserve the seats. I don't know if y'all's movie theaters are that uppity where you got to reserve seats, but That's what we had to do. So we reserved the seats or whatever, but we walk into the movie theater and there is literally nobody in there. So, you know, I'm thinking nothing of it, and I'm like, okay, let's go over here and sit down over here. And he's like, Auntie, like, don't you know, like, you can't just sit in any seat, like the seats that you reserve, that's where you have to sit. And I'm like, really, is it that serious? And he was like, yeah, don't you know that somebody got shot over a seat? And I was like, are you serious right now? Like, it's that deep, like, over a seat? But anyway, I don't know nothing about that. But anyway, that's what he was telling me, and I was like, okay, so no big deal. I was like, all right, so we'll just see what happens. If nobody comes in, I mean, if they come in and they say these are seats, we'll get up, we'll move, no biggie. Okay, so we're sitting there. The movie has just started. So I'm thinking, okay, we're safe. Nobody else is coming in. And lo and behold, here comes the late folks coming in. And, you know, they want their seat. So I'm like, okay. And the lady was like, do you want to see the ticket? And I was like, no, it's okay. And she was like, well, I think we did do 3 seats, 1, 2, 3. And I was like, okay, like, it's okay. And she was like, well, these are our seats. I said, ma'am, it's okay. Like, I'm getting up, I'm moving. I'm not that pressed to sit right here. So it's really not that serious, not that big of a deal to me. But apparently seats are that serious. If you order a seat, and I'm just like, first of all, I'm not at no basketball game, and I'm just not that pressed over a seat. I'm just not that pressed over a seat. And, you know, I don't even know how many more times I can say that, but it's really not that serious for me to have a seat. So what I'm getting ready to do here is that I just want to darken up this line right here, and I hope that this turns out okay for me. Yeah, I think it is. All right, so I wanted to double it just because I feel like the page is just missing something, and I think that right there just did it for me. Okay, definitely think that just did it for me. All right, so now we're cooking. But all in all, like, the movie was really, really, really great. Okay, so if anybody remembers the original Lion King, the cartoon version of the Lion King, as Shenzi, which is the lead, like, she was the leader hyena, and, you know, she did all that different type of stuff or whatever, and, you know, she was the one that was like, Mufasa, and then he's like, ha, and then it said Mufasa, and he said, ha, one more time. I know y'all remember that part. Okay, so anyway, they didn't include that part. Sorry, spoiler alert. There we go. Sorry. But no, they did not put it in there, and I was very, very disappointed in that. But it's all good. And another thing, Whoopi Goldberg does not play Shenzi. And I was very upset about that. I was so heartbroken. And I was like, why? Because I was just like, you know what? If they actually put Whoopi Goldberg in here, oh my goodness. Like, she's awesome. And I'm so sad that they did not include her as Shenzi in the real movie. So that kind of hurt my feelings a little bit, but it's all good. So all in all, though, I definitely give the movie 5 stars, because I just thought it was really good. I really did. I really, really enjoyed it. And I thought it was a really good movie. And it was fun. And my nephew, he was just like, Auntie, like, don't sing anymore. And I was like, you gotta sing along with the Lion King, because, you know, you gotta sing along, because you gotta be, I just can't wait to be king. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta sing along. You just gotta sing along, because it's the Lion King. But he wasn't impressed. So I was like, whatever. I'm impressed. I thought I sounded great. And it was so much fun. And I told him, I said, so I hope that you're ready for the next time that we come, because we're going to have to do it again. So my sister had my nephew when I was 16 years old. And, you know, because I was still a kid, not, you know, I wasn't interested in any children or anything of that nature. And so I missed out on hanging out with him and being with him and all that stuff, just because I was, you know, I was living my own life. And, you know, she ended up having him so young, and I just wasn't an involved auntie. I mean, if you just want it plainly put that way, I wasn't an involved auntie in his life like that. And then, you know, by the time I was able, you know, to get a little bit of money to like really spend time with him and, you know, go places with him, that's when, you know, by that time his dad decided he wanted to come back in the picture. So then it was a lot of weekends where, you know, his mom and dad were splitting time. So, you know, I just didn't have that much time. And now that he's older, you know, I'm trying to make up for lost time, basically. But it's all right. I told him that we definitely have to do it again. So we will definitely be doing that again, because I thought it was fun. But he was just like, we are definitely not going to any musicals. And I was like, well, that's whack. But he was like, that's singing. And I didn't really think it was that bad. But then he was kind of confused, because he was like, how do you remember all of these songs? And I'm like, listen, this was a classic movie, okay? Like, between that and Aladdin, those were my two favorite movies. Those were my two favorite movies. Like, I absolutely love those two movies. Aladdin, because I'm Jasmine, and The Lion King, because it was just great. So, yeah, but he just kept asking. He was like, how in the world do you know all the songs? And I was like, child, please. You gotta know all the songs. Anyway, we had a good time. And I'm glad I got to create that memory with him. I should have took a picture with him. But I didn't. I didn't get a picture. But I should have. Should have flashed one when he was making them faces while I was singing. And I was like, dude, this singing over here is bomb diggity. Because y'all enjoy my singing, right? I know. Y'all ain't even got to tell me. You ain't even got to tell me. I already know. Okay, so I am really liking the way this coffee spread came out. Because you know what? Sometimes I just be going in here with total lost thought process. Not really sure what we're doing. And this black and gold spread on this bullet journal is totally what's up right now. Okay? It's totally what's up. So I'm going to throw this little quote down here. Look how perfect it is. This would actually fit in here in the little thing, but we're going to put it right down here. Going to put it right down here. All right, and then I'm going to add a few more bullet points, which is stinky because we're almost done with the bullet points. But I am going to add, we're going to add just a few more bullet points down here. And it's going to be cute. Ooh, look at this. Oh, I'm loving it. I am loving it, okay? I think that is absolutely beautiful. Like I said, I haven't really been planning out my spreads before I start doing them. I hope that you enjoyed my Lion King story and that, you know, I probably semi-embarrassed my nephew a little bit. But we had a good time. I think that he enjoyed it. But this coffee spread is fire right now. I am like loving it. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, go ahead and click that red subscribe button, the notification bell next to it. And if you would like, go ahead and go over to Instagram. If you are going to create a spread that looks like this, I would absolutely love for you to tag me in it. Just go ahead and follow me over on Instagram at Jasmine Silver Plans, all one word, and I will see you over there. And I can't wait to see your creation of a bullet journal spread. Okay. Also, I think Miranda, Mrs. Thinking of a Master Plan, decided to do a bullet journal spread in her mini as well. So go over and check her channel out, and if I will go ahead and link her channel down in the bottom. So I will see you in the next video.